Hello everyone and welcome to my page Messages for Venus. So this video is going to be about how no relationship is perfect, and 3 things that I feel like everyone should know if you want to be in a serious relationship. These are the 3 things you need to know after you have that first contact with someone, right? And you look at that person and they're physically they attract you physically. Their physical attracts you. You like the way they smell, they look, etc. If that's what happens, some people grow their love, right? You need to know, right? Once you have that connection and you have that first connection with someone, when you want to have a serious relationship with someone, whatever that first connection is. Sometimes people's first connection actually is not their physical look. Sometimes it's their money. Sometimes it is their physical appearance. Sometimes it's a conversation. Sometimes it's the sound of their voice. However, these are the 3 things that I feel like you should consider after your first impression is made from that person and to that person. If you want a serious relationship, number 1, honesty is the best policy. Number 2, try to find out if you can what type of spiritual connections you have with this person, or spiritual contracts, like meaning the reason why that person is in your life, right? Before you say yes to yet another contract in your life. And 3, make sure that whatever baggage, whatever love baggage, and their whole entire package, make sure that you can handle their entire package. Even if in the beginning you're like, I can handle this, I can do this, and then you get there and it's difficult as shit, go in the relationship, in a serious relationship, knowing these 3 things. So honesty, contracts, and your ability to hold on to things, your ability to take shit, to smell shit, to be happy, and everything in between. Why are these 3 things important? Because within these 3 things there's 1,001 categories, right? There is whether you have a physical connection with someone, whether you have a spiritual connection with someone, or whether you have a mental connection with someone, right? If you are in a relationship just to have fun, make sure that you tell that person, you know, I'm here to have fun. Because again, there's no relationship that's perfect. And when you say relationship, I don't mean everyone's holding hands, everyone's happy. No, you can have a fuck buddy relationship, and that's still a relationship as long as you're clear that that's what the relationship is, no matter what it turns into at the end or as it transpires. You have to be honest. Honesty, right? The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people on and off social media have this stupid little like thing in their minds, and where to me it's stupid, because it's not realistic, because you guys create within your minds this idea that this is how things are going to be, and you're rigid in that idea. You want to stay to that. You want to stick to that and stick to that idea and never let that idea go, while all other opportunities and all different types of people pass by your life that have more than just potential, that have more than just a possibility. It's an actual opportunity, right? While you're with the possibility, there's people that have an actual opportunity in hand, ready to provide that for you. Now you are gonna be like, well, Maddie, are you an example? Fuck yes, I am an example, okay? Very much so. I've been played, I've been cheated on, I've been lied to, I've been stomped on, I've been used and abused. I mean, I've had relationships that have been sickening. Has it happened in my current relationship? Yes, a lot of things have happened in my current relationship. Am I going to give you guys the details? No, right? Because I have boundaries. But know that yes, I have struggled in my relationship. I have cried in my relationship. I have been cheated on in my relationship. But again, I'm sticking to the things that I know. I'm honest with myself. I know the type of contracts that I have. And then I know what my limit is, what my limit is not. As far as the relationship is concerned, and I know what I can take and not, and why I'm taking it, right? Some people see relationships as just contracts, and they don't see anything else. I don't. I see my relationship as an opportunity to grow. I'm not looking to marry the richest man. Yes, I'm gonna be comfortable, But I'm not really good at gold digging. It's not my forte. I'm really not good at gold digging. I really don't know how to do that. I don't. Okay, I have to be in balance. I have to be able to give, and I have to be able to take. Sometimes in my relationships, in my current relationship, he's down here, I'm up here, and then sometimes he's up here and I'm down here. Financially, spiritually, and mentally. Yes, these things do happen. And I'm not in a perfect relationship, but then again, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking to be in a perfect relationship. For those of you that are wondering, like, some of these bitches talk so much on social media. We want to know what they're doing. We want to know what, you have to lead by example. I'm definitely leading by example. Okay, I'm definitely leading by example. I feel like also people need to keep in mind that a lot of women are making more money than men now. Some men are not making as much money. Some men are becoming more of like the stay-at-home wives, babysitters, caretakers, etc. Sometimes that does happen. Will I ever leave my relationship or my husband or my boyfriend because he can't bring in the money? No, because I know I have it. I feel like another key thing is to know who you're growing with. If both of you guys are growing together, and even you could be 10 times more grown than your partner, especially women. It's like a little iffy because women, you have to be a woman. Like, whether you're gay, straight, bi, it doesn't matter. If you were physically born a man, or a woman, and you identify with being a woman, there are certain things that are expected of you within society, and that's just facts. And there's certain things that are expected within society from a man. However, I choose to live outside of expectations and do what's more comfortable for me, because I know who I'm with and I know who I'm dealing with. And if it was vice versa, in certain situations in our relationship, and he had X, Y, and Z that I didn't have, if he had this pen and I didn't have this pen, and he knew the power that this pen could provide, I knew that certain things would happen and will hit the fan differently than if I would have it and knew my power and hit the fan anyway. But there's certain ways the fan can move. Hopefully I'm making sense, right? So you have to know who you're dating. And yeah, like gold digging is not my forte. I don't know how to do it. I don't have time for it. I don't want to marry just for somebody to, and I'm not bashing any of the channels that talk about gold digging or talk about being with men for money. That's not what it is. Everyone has their own purpose. Everyone has their own wants and needs. And maybe in the future it'll change, but at this very moment in time, that's not it's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking to be in love and be loved in return. Most importantly, is to know how to actually love, and what the definition of love to me is to be loved in return, and to complete my contracts, right? With people in all types of relationships, not just with my partner, not just with my boyfriend, but with my mom, my dad, my brothers, everyone, my coworkers, my friends. I have to learn that. That's what I'm looking for in this life. That is what I'm here for. So no relationship is perfect. Don't feel guilty, ladies out there, if you come home and your husband or your spouse isn't like everyone else. You have to know what you have, so that you don't grow resentful, so that you don't grow to hate your partner. Love and accept what you have, so that you don't grow to hate your partner. Because in my previous relationship before this one, I've been with my boyfriend for 3 years. Thank the gods. And it hasn't been easy. Like I said, it has not been easy. He has Osiris written all over his fucking face. All over his fucking face. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. All over his face. I mean, the original fuckboy to the T. I mean, no, he will never be featured in this channel. No. But for those of you that do follow me on my personal page, like my Facebook, my social media, you guys might see him floating around once in a very blue moon. I like to keep those things private. I like to keep people like digging and searching. And it's also because just, yeah, it's been 3 years, but I have to I don't know, I like to enjoy what's mine. Regardless of how many fucking people have enjoyed it before me, And no matter how many people have enjoyed me before him, I like to keep my things private. I don't like to be fake. If I'm not having a good time outside of my relationship, you have no business in being in my social media. And I promised myself also, another tip as to why relationships are not perfect. I promised myself that if I don't have a child, or if I'm not married with someone, there's no reason why, or living with someone. Those are the three things. Those are the three reasons as to why somebody would gain access to my social media. There's levels to this shit. Sorry. I don't live with him. We're gonna leave the part with the kid out. And I'm still not gonna put him on social media. But anyway, I wouldn't even put my child on social media until he's a year old. That's how that's gonna work. So y'all keep looking and searching until I feel like it and feel comfortable. It's not gonna happen. What else? Why are relationships not perfect? Relationships are not perfect because, yeah, it's like the expectations. Most of the expectations that you put on other people. Expectations are not the same thing as the levels. For example, like Ciara's song says, level up, level up, level up, level up. There's different types of level ups, okay? You can level up in money and love and career, etc. when you're both in the same wavelength in all three aspects of your life. Or you can level up to be with somebody that might not have shit to provide to you as far as material things are concerned, but that will love you and praise you every step of the way. And that to me is a little bit more valuable. I mean, if you can have all three, then so be it. By all means, please be happy. Please. Give it to the girls for all of us. Enjoy for all of us. But if that's not something that happens to you, don't fucking kill yourself. Don't end up single for the rest of your fucking life. Because you know what? While Beyonce was making that song, who runs the world, girls? Who run the world? That bitch was married. While she was writing all these songs, and y'all over here arguing with y'all niggas, arguing with your boyfriends, arguing with this one, the cousin, and the third, that bitch was married, okay? Okay? But yeah, no relationship is perfect. It has to be perfect to you. It has to be good enough for you. You know how many people told me, Maddy, you should leave that nigga. Maddy, you should just, try with something else because I can't do that. I can't do this. Well, that's you. Those are your levels of assistance. But you know what? I'm looking for other things. I'm looking for substance. I'm looking to obtain all my crowns, all my invisible crowns, those halos that you see in the Catholic Church, the crowns and rings that you see around Jupiter and around Saturn, around all these other planets that actually do have rings. That's what I'm looking for. All right, so do your research on that, and then you can answer me and say, damn, Maddy, let me see what you're actually looking for. Because my man has provided that for me. As much of a fuck boy, as much as he's been a fuck boy, a liar, he's cheated, he's done this, he's done that. And we've been through hell and back together. Embarrassments. I've embarrassed him many times. He's embarrassed me many times on and off social media. If you're on my Facebook page, you will know. I cuss that nigga out. I'll be like, this nigga ain't shit. Tag. That's why I can't have him on social media. Not that I didn't have him before, but you know what? There's levels to this shit, and I have to learn to stop doing that. And which I have. I've tried my best. But anyway, yeah. What was I saying? Nikki's texting me right now. This nigga ain't dying no time soon. He's gonna be here. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. There's no relationship that's perfect. I was saying something. I was like making a point, but then I forgot. But it'll come to me, or you guys can comment below and I'll He's so funny. My boyfriend compares me to Joanne the scammer because he's like, I don't know how you do it. He's like, I don't know how you do it, babe. You just scam. You just get everything. You do everything. You're here, you're there, and the shit just gets done. See? That's my babe. Pookie. He's so spoiled. He's so spoiled. Oh, wow, wow. All right. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.